Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Euro 2024 Q&A. Group stages are over, people. Round of 16, all the fixtures confirmed. So that's what we will be discussing. Which team will win Euro 2024? So I'll be giving my predictions on it. I'll be answering questions from the chat as when all the gang get here, they'll also be answering questions from the chat, and we'll be getting their thoughts and predictions and using the brackets, the simulator, to see who everyone has, not only as winners, but what's everyone's final, what's everyone's semi-final matchups, quarter-final matchups, etc., etc. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Shout out to everyone who just came over from Carefree Lewis G's channel on the raid. Shout out to my Don Lewis. Please, though, make sure you hit the like button on the video. Whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all the socials. That's me flawless. That's me flawless. At Sarcasm City TV on Twitter and Instagram. And just as important, subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Big up to Warrior J in the chat, Danish Maldini. Big up to Hanno as well. But get your questions in, people. Doesn't have to be on Euro 2024. If you got any Copa America questions, feel free. Anything in regards to transfer news regarding Manchester United or another club or another transfer, feel free, people. And like the normal Q&As, the same rules apply here. So if you're a member of the channel, link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Your question takes priority like a super chat. So if you're a member, I'll star your question and I will get to it. Same way if you super chat, I'll get to it as well. And don't forget to follow the Sarcasm City TV playback as well, people. But what you lot saying in the chat, big up, big up. And you know what? I might as well do my own bracket since I'm here. Like I said, I'm waiting for the rest of the gang to indeed join. Let me make sure I actually sent them the link. We gotta make sure I did that. First question is Raya to Arsenal. Is that done or what? Who to Arsenal? Who? Which Raya? I thought David Raya was there. So I'm lost, Hanno, as to who you are talking about. Confused. Let's make sure I actually sent these men the link. That's what I gotta do. Did I send them the link? Yes, I did send the link in there. All right, cool. So I'm going to do my own bracket so you lot can have an idea of what I'm thinking, because I called it wrong from the group stages, as did pretty much everyone else, because no one had Austria or Romania both topping their groups. If they did and you put money on that, you made a lot of money. So I'm looking here. Spain, Georgia. I got Spain. I think Spain do the business. Germany, Denmark. I think Germany do the business as well. Spain and Germany been the two best teams in the tournament so far. Portugal, even though I picked them as my underachievers, I think they get past Slovenia. France and Belgium, two teams that have disappointed. But I think France being on this side of the bracket, I've said this before, helps them. Definitely helps them. Because when they played against teams who sit back and they're trying to break down low blocks and teams sat deep. But counter-attacking, which if they play a Portugal or they play a Germany or they play a Spain or even a Belgium, those teams are going to try to get on the ball and play against France. King made a great point where he said France are trying to play possession-based football with transition ballers. And then you got England trying to play counter-attacking football with possession-based ball. No, wait. Yeah, that was it. England trying to play counter-attacking football with possession-based ballers, which makes no type of sense. So, yeah, I'm going to go France over Belgium. I think this is the time Mbappe does step up. Romania, Netherlands. I'm going to go shock here. I'm going to go Romania. I'm going to say Romania here. I think that's because I think there will be one shock in the round of 16. I'm going to say Romania. Not watched them like that, but Netherlands haven't impressed me. Austria, Turkey, I'll go Austria. They have played well this tournament so far. England, Slovakia, as bad as England have been, as much as a bore fest it's going to be, as dull as it's going to be, I think England get past Slovakia. Switzerland, Italy haven't impressed me. I'm going to go to Swiss. That's probably an upset. Probably. So I probably got two upsets there. So I say Switzerland get past Italy. Now the semi-finals, Spain, Germany. Woo-hoo. This is going to be a goodie. This is going to be a goodie, Spain, Germany. I think we're actually going to see Spain have to defend and get punched back. And Germany have been good this tournament as well. Who do I go with? This is tough. Do I go with Spain or do I go with Germany? I'm going to come back to that. You have to think about that. I don't know. Portugal, France, this is an upset. I think France win. And the way Portugal play, they'll dominate and get on the ball. So you have Vitinho, you have Bruno, you have Ronaldo, you have Bernardo Silva, you have Leao, whoever else is in the midfield, whether it's a back four or a back three, they're going to try and get on the ball. And France, in Mbappe, they have the best player in transition, counter-attacking in the tournament in Mbappe. And then you add in the pace of a Barcola there. Dembele, as much as I don't rate him, a Coleman off the bench. And then you have players who can find those players in those areas with a Chouameni, with a Camavinga, Rabiot, as much as I don't rate him, Kante, even though it's not a passer, his running power as well. So I'm going to go France over Portugal. Romania, Austria. I'm double out. Matthew, I think Austria do the business and get through to the semi-final. England, Switzerland. Unpopular opinion. I think England get past Switzerland again. Stinkfest. Not good, but England are decent. They are good. England are not easy to beat. That's why no one's beat them. And it's not like they can see the whole heap of shots. And that's just the individual quality of the players out there. It's not pretty, but they do the business. Now, let's see. I got to get back to Spain, Germany. I really don't know, man. I really, really don't know with this. This is tough, man. No, I'm going to go. How many surprises have I gone? I've already gone because England won. That's not a surprise. Like, and when I say that, I'm talking about favorites, like bookmakers and general consensus. Austria ain't. I've gone. I'm not going 2 surprises. So I go. I'm going to go Spain. Go Spain. Then I got Spain, France semi-final. And the same thing that I said about Portugal applies to Spain playing France. Spain are going to get on the ball and dominate. And yeah, France are going to cut you apart. So I got France going through. And then England. It's Austria, England I've got, right? Yeah, Austria, England in the semi-final. Hey, I'm not going to lie. It's coming on, mate. You know what I'm saying? France, England in the final. That's what I think. I think England reach back-to-back finals. I'm not going to lie. But they lose. They ain't beating France. Let's call a spade a spade. Mbappe, man, I'm telling you. That's my prediction. This guy's shaking his head disagreeing. What are you disagreeing about? Huh?
It's coming home.
All right, okay. Well, you know what? We going to get your bracket facts. We going straight to this. We going to get your bracket facts, all right? Present this shows. Let's go. We going to get yours. We going to get yours. Hold up 1 second. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Run up the like still. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, please. Also, we got Jez in the building too. Yes, Jez, what are you saying, fam? You good?
Yeah, man, good. What are you saying?
Yeah, man, all good, all good. You joined just at the right time. So, facts, my brother. Spain, Georgia.
Spain.
Germany, Denmark.
Germany.
Portugal, Slovenia.
Portugal.
France, Belgium.
France.
Romania, Netherlands.
Romania.
Austria, Turkey.
Austria.
England, Slovakia.
England.
Switzerland, Italy.
Switzerland.
Okay. So your quarterfinals are Spain, Germany. This one's
Germany. Germany.
You got Germany, okay. Portugal, France.
Portugal.
Romania, Austria.
Austria.
England, Switzerland.
England.
All right, so your semifinals are you got a complete different semifinal to me. Germany, Portugal.
Germany.
Oh, jeez. Oh, England, Austria.
England.
Austria, England. So you got Germany, England final in Germany. Hey, that'd be fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Make the Germans cry. Make the Germans cry. It's coming home. Yeah? Make the Germans cry. Make the Germans cry. You know all the songs that we've been singing the whole time.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Flow's yours, facts.
I don't want to say it here. I can't even say it.
Don't repeat the songs, but yeah, go on. So it's coming home, yeah?
I can't say it here. I can't say it because you know it's YouTube.
Yeah.
You know all that song in it. You know that song in it, but I don't want to say it here.
Okay. All right. So Fats has a Germany-England final. Germany-England final in Germany. I can't lie, that shit would be fire. From a spectacle standpoint, that would be fire. Do I see it happening? No, I've got half yours. I think England reached the final. I genuinely think England reached the final. I do. Jez, what you saying, fam? Yo, Jez.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. We're going to get to it. We're going to get your brackets as well, fam. Let's go. We're going to get your prediction. So, boom. Let's go. So, Spain, Georgia, Jez.
Spain.
Germany, Denmark.
Germany.
Portugal, Slovenia.
Portugal.
France, Belgium.
France.
Romania, Netherlands.
Romania.
Austria, Turkey.
Austria.
England, Slovakia.
England.
Switzerland, Italy.
Italy.
Okay.
Italy.
First. Spain, Germany.
Spain.
Spain, so you got you Germans going out in the quarters first. Portugal, France.
France.
Romania, Austria.
Austria.
England, Italy. Repeat of the last Euros final. Italy, okay. Spain, France semi-final.
Spain.
Austria, Italy semi-final.
Italy.
So you have
and
a Spain Italy final. Spain to win it all. Okay.
Yeah.
First, just first.
Yeah.
So you got 3 different winners from all 3 of us people. Let's see what you lot are saying in the chat as well. Big up to Barrio, my G, in the chat. Says, where is this? He says Spain, the only one who got 3 wins. They got the champions fielded from their performances and topped the group of depth without struggle. They did very well. Nick saying Germany to beat Spain. He's saying no, England is. You say England is coming home, why it isn't coming home? Nick, I'm with you, man. Now they get into the final. I don't think it's coming home. Big up nephew says big up uncle in the panel. Check DM. I sent the AJ Dubois thing. All right, blessed for that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Hey, big up Sheik. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. Big up Dennis to Spain are winning it all. The only team I'm scared of is Germany. That side of the bracket with those potential quarterfinals and semifinals, I'm with it. Warrior J says Slovenia beating Portugal, in my opinion. All right.
I don't rule it out. I don't rule it out. Portugal.
Really? Go on. Why don't you rule it out?
I just don't think that Portugal have been class. Like the quality's been pushing them through. So obviously, I have Portugal beating them personally, but that's why I call them underachievers as well, because they have to.
Yeah, they were my pick for underachievers. Yes,
because they have it in them where they can go and flop. Now, do I think they beat them? Yes, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, first. Denmark and Slovakia, don't sleep on them. Yeah, I know you was on the fan calling show, so we got your brackets. We did. Why don't you put Austria and Switzerland in the final? They've been constant throughout. Because I don't think either of them are good enough to reach the finals. I don't think Austria and Switzerland get past. I don't think they both get. I've got England beating them both. I don't think they both get past England. I don't. England are bad, yes. Don't get misunderstood. But I'm not going to say they get past England. I don't think it's a guarantee Switzerland get past Italy. Even though I picked them. I know Jez picked Italy over Switzerland. I picked the Swiss over the Italians. But that's 60-40. That is 60-40. So that's why, Andy, to answer your question. Depends if Portugal play a 5 at the back. Slovenia could give them a game. I think it'll revert back to the back 4. I think people are over. Yes, it was an impressive win for Georgia because that Portugal team was still good enough to beat that side. However, he did ring the changes. So I expect them to revert back, and they've got the quality. Sheik saying the Germans.
But you know what? But I still think Georgia will still gave them a game where at least a draw again though.
No first.
Like because the Portugal team wasn't that far apart from what they usually play. It was rotated, but it wasn't that far apart. Leao was suspended anyway, so João Felix would have played anyway, or Neto plays there. So I don't think it was. What we saw, I think we saw an actual display from Portugal. Like it's only that the main starters haven't played, so you get just a little bit more quality. But overall, the performance has been like that, though.
That's fair. That's fair. I think with I think you'll get it right. I think Vitinha and Bernardo Silva are key to what they have going on there. Whether Bernardo Silva plays in midfield or whether he plays wide right. Leao's been poor.
But then I can make the argument though. I can make the argument though that Bernardo Silva never plays good for Portugal though. But that's Bruno fairly actually outperforms Bernardo in Portugal most of the time.
Well, see, I can't remember in the last tournament. I can't. Well, I think this.
He was bad. He was bad. I think he had one good game, or actually one decent game, and then the first game he was bad though. I don't think he was good. Morocco was the World Cup.
No, yeah, the World Cup. You knocked out Portugal in the World Cup.
Morocco, yeah.
Jeez, I remember the game. I'm not gonna lie. Did they both play?
Sorry.
Did Bruno and Bernardo Silva both play?
Yeah, they played. Yeah, okay. They all played. It's the same guys.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember from.
That's what I'm asking. And I think Georgia would give Morocco a game. That's what I say. Like, that's why I really don't rate Portugal. I really don't until they're proven to me. Like they've been failures as a group for years now.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because they were my pick as underachiever. So I get that. I just think they have enough to get past, to get to the quarterfinals. I think they get knocked out by France.
Yeah. Like, they're my quarterfinals. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I said that quarterfinal. I think I said that before the tournament as well. But we'll see what's what. Let's see what else you are saying as well. Which team surprised you the most in the tournament?
I'm
trying to think. Which team has surprised me the most in the tournament? That's a good question, Warrior J.
Probably Romania.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. Nah, I say Austria. I didn't expect to top the group. So I'd say personally me, Austria. I'm going for
I say Romania for me. I'm not surprised about Austria. Like, did I have Austria finishing first? No, but I wasn't confident about France going to the tournament anyways. Mm-hmm. And I'm never confident about the Netherlands. And Austria's my dark horse. So
yeah, they was your dark horse pick. So yeah, that's how I look at it and I go, yeah, they're not. I didn't expect them to top that group, and nobody had them topping that group. I think best case scenario, everyone had them second. So for me personally, yeah, it's Austria. Even though Romania did very well to top their group as well, but with that group, to me, that was much more up in the air. With Ukraine, Belgium, that's an easier group to top than the group that they was in. So that's what I would say. Then it says, I want Portugal versus Spain semis. That'll be fire, and Northside will lose his head. Oh, we'll be there, man. When Portugal go out, we'll be there. Oh, Ryan's confirmed on a permanent to Arsenal. Yeah, it makes sense. It does.
I think this was already done though. Like, I think they already triggered it in mid-season last year because they just had to wait for the certain period.
Andy says, Flawless, don't you think any decent team with a game plan can beat England? Absolutely. When I sit here and say I see England getting to the final, that's only because of the side of the draw they're on. If they was on the other side of the draw, they're going out. I don't think they beat any of the quarterfinalists on the other side of the draw that I've got. I don't think they beat Germany. I don't think they beat Portugal. I don't think they beat Spain. I don't think they beat France. I think all four of those teams would have beat them. And even outside of that, who else is over there? We just seen them draw against Denmark. I think they would beat Georgia. They would beat Slovenia, but I don't think it's a given. I think Belgium, they would get past. But I just look at it, I just think they'll beat Austria and Switzerland. That's all. Because I don't rate, they're doing well, and Austria they've surprised me the most. I just don't. I think England's individual quality, even with Southgate, will shine. Southgate is managing no different now than he was in the previous tournaments, and we've watched him reach a final and a semi-final. And they're playing opposition that, on paper, even if they're not better, they should beat. If England play Austria, they're the favourites. If England play Switzerland, they're the favourites. Of course they can lose. I'm talking about who's the favourite going into that game in regards to general conversation with content creators, social media, just fans in general, like WhatsApp groups and in real life, and the bookmakers is England. That's why everyone's crashing on them because of how poor they've been performance-wise. But do I think they're better than? Do I think they beat those sides in the competition? Yeah, personally, yeah. Go on.
But where I play with the devil advocate kind of thing is this whole term. Even though I actually agree with the point with the individual standpoint, where this is where the bigger sides have the advantage about the fact that they have individual quality, so somebody can just decide to just guys can just decide to just show their own quality, even if these tactics for the managers stink. But with England specifically, though, is nobody plays well. True. Like nobody. Like if it was a scenario where throughout the group stages where I can sit here and say, you know what, it's still crap, but you actually have consistently where maybe you had, like, for example, the Euros, for example, you had Sterling consistently playing well, you had Saka play to a certain level well, you had the midfield actually playing well, like Kane was sticking it up all the way to the final, semi-final on Ukraine. He's not even the final, but let's not talk about that. But you had guys who consistently actually performed in it. But this time around, nobody actually performing by game.
That's true.
So I'm looking at kind of like, at this point, it needs to get to a point where in the semi-finals, even though I still think the individual quality is 100% there for England, somebody actually has to start showing individual quality. Yeah. It's been that bad, and this time around, they're playing a much more better team than in the group stages they played against, who actually will tactically actually expose them. Slovenia wasn't trying to expose them the last game. They were trying saying, you know what, you guys and try to attack us, we will defend because we need a point only. What's the second game? What's the second game again?
Second game was Denmark. Denmark.
They drew against Denmark. Denmark gave them way too much respect because when you saw Denmark trying to put pressure on them, they were pinning them back.
Yeah, it was a good.
There was something that they were literally
goal as well.
It was a backdoor goal, but the pressure comes from just pushing England back to a low block.
True.
In the first game, the only thing that really separated both teams was Jude crushing the box with a flying header. Outside of that was
That was the first game. Kane scored in that game.
No, I'm talking the first game now.
You're talking about first game. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Denmark game.
No. And the first game, what separated both teams was only the fact that Jude had that flying header and Saka beat his man one time there. So I'm looking at that from this scenario where I'm like, this time around you have Austria who are actually on fire when it comes to actually scoring goals. But I think tactically, it would, even if the players are not on the level of England's players, tactically it exposes England massively, like the way they just press. But that's what I say. The key thing for England is that guys have to, even if the tactics are dog shit, even if the combinations are dog shit, one or two players have to start actually performing off their individual level. Then I believe, but if they continue playing like this, every single player, and the tactics are shit, I think Austria beat them easily.
Go on then, Fats, since you're back. I'm going to respond to Jose in a second. Go on.
I'll say, let's say in this case, let's say if we get to a semi-final, I think Ralph Rangnick tactics could kind of like, because I've seen what Rangnick's done with France and the other games as well. It's really astonishing to me that even Austria could even top of that group. It's nearly insane.
That's a deal.
I think the Ralph Rangnick factor, like he's tactically one of the masterminds in European football currently right now, and not even England. I think he'll beat any other teams as well. Look what happened to the Netherlands, even though they're playing without Frankie de Jong and that on the other team as well. I think on a one game alone, like he can upset, even Austria can upset Germany in some ways. Maybe let alone Spain, Portugal.
Yeah. As well. Here's the thing: is Jess, but what you're saying is spot on about players, and that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting one or two players to actually perform well. Do I think Southgate's going to switch it up tactically? No. Do I think England all of a sudden are going to magically play better? No. I'm just expecting with all that talent out there, someone's going to perform, and that's what will win him the game.
That's what this is where I agree. This is why I also said in my explanation is that somebody has to show that individual quality, because if everybody continues to play like shit, like they've been playing, they're not even gonna beat the team that they're currently playing. Realistically, like they cannot go.
They need to start. Yeah, they got the individuals have to step up in the final third.
At least the World Cup, you had Grealish sometimes popping up with goals. You had Rashford popping up with goals. Jude popping up with goals. Kane popping up with goals. No, I'm looking at the Euros. Sterling was the main man. This tournament, this tournament, there's literally the best player is a defender, and he's not even scoring goals. it's see what I'm talking about. Like, it's so bad that the fact that these guys are just not performing from just somebody just go and take over. Somebody needs to start taking over, bro. If England, and this is what England's been all terminus, to be honest. They've been not tactically well coached in my opinion, but individually step up. Now it's like nobody wants to step up. It feels like all of these guys just want to go home.
It's like after you, it's like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Man have to pattern up. They do. Without question. But yeah, that's what I expect. I think once one of them will. I'm just going off volume and just law of averages with all that attacking talent. One or two, at least one of them is going to step up. And that's all you need in a game like this, in a tournament like this. Again, I'm not saying England win it. Let me just clarify. And I'm probably, this is unpopular opinion that I've said England get to the. Yeah, you got two people here actually saying Ram with facts. Fuck, you got two people there saying that England are going to reach the final. That's the maddest part. Maybe it is. Maybe
but that's
facts.
Those people are straight deluded though. Like, I don't even
take me on.
Nah, see, but you see, Fatou is the same guy who thinks.
I wanna go to work. I wanna stay. Drake, call you, baby. Please stop. Please take me home.
But you see that though. But this guy thinks also Germany makes the final. We're not making the final.
True. That's why.
Why do people think we make the final? Also, do people watch us?
Yeah, I think it's because you've been good in the first two games. That's right.
I even make the argument we weren't good in the second game.
Huh? Right. That's where it stems from. Just
because the maddest thing is as well. It's that because people want because obviously you saw how bad Havertz has been like the first game I think he was madly overrated by Arsenal fans. Trying to say, oh my god, Havertz. Fair enough though, I allowed. Second and third game he's been terrible, but no everybody. I think there was even a survey going on in Germany where people were asking. There was a survey: should Fuchs start over Havertz? And I think 60% of people said yes, he should start over Havertz.
I did.
But you know what issue is though with that? I don't want Fuchs start over Havertz. Not because I think Fuchs. Not because Füllkrug is worse than Havertz, because I think he's a better striker. But I think Füllkrug fits the coming off the bench, impact the game player more than I start the game as a full 90.
Okay. So you're looking at.
I think it's much worse. I think it's much worse if he starts him. He has to play the whole 90, and he doesn't fit even the tactic. And then Havertz is the impact sub.
Not first.
That's why I don't want to start Füllkrug. Like, bro, this Havertz guy makes Mario Gomez look world class. Like we used to even like Mario Gomez wasn't highly, like he wasn't like that one of the high echelon strikers that we used to have, bro. But he's making these guys look like, yo, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like, that's why I say I still continue with Havertz as striker, not because I think he's great or good there at all. But I don't want this whole scenario where Füllkrug no starts. Everybody's saying yes, Füllkrug is in the starting 11, but then they realize he doesn't even fit the tactic, and it doesn't help. Like he's perfect to come off the bench. He's perfect. Man, so bad, man.
Because you've been down on Germany from the start, so you don't think so. The group stages and being one of the better teams in the tournament hasn't changed your mind.
No, because people don't talk about it. Wirtz has been dog shit since game one. I think he's been shit. I think Wirtz has been shit. Musiala's doing his bit. Like he's probably stays the only one of the few players who stays consistent. Gundogan played well in the second game, but he in the third game he looked like Gundogan again for Germany. Cruz is just always what he's gonna do. Cruz, Antrich, as good as he's been this season for Leverkusen, outside maybe the first game, I don't really see what impact he's really bringing to the team that really keeps us on a consistent level of like, okay, we look great on a consistent level. Mittelstadt, again, like I just don't get it. I don't feel I see a chop off, and I just from the first game, and I was thankful. Okay, second game I can allow, but the third game, in the third game, it didn't even felt like any improvement was gonna happen. Kimmich, I keep saying Kimmich is one of the most overrated players out there.
Talk about it, fam. I'm listening. Go on, I'm listening.
Yeah, no, Kimmich will forever stay one of the most overrated players for me, for Germany, forever. Nobody can change my mind on this guy. This guy just doesn't do anything. Like, yes, he can go and retain the ball. Yes, he can go and put a cross, and yes, he can go and defend. But let him play against Nico Williams. I want to see that. I want to see him getting cooked by Nico Williams, bro. Nico Williams doesn't even have to go and dribble past him. He just needs to run past him, and he gets cooked. Jonathan Tah, and Rudiger. These guys just don't give me confidence in the defense. These guys just don't give me any sort of like hope. They don't. Like it's like, yes, like Rudiger. That's what it's kind of similar with the thing. For the club level, we look at all these guys and we look at them and say how great they are. But for the nation, they don't perform to the levels that I expect them to do. That's why I say Spain are one of my favorites. That's why I say Spain are my favorites to win, because everybody that's performing for Spain right now performs for their club too.
That being said, side note, anybody in the chat knows saying that I'm trying to send a big file. Like, if any of you not know like a WeTransfer or you send it where I can send it for free, let me know. I ain't trying
you looking for what again? Sorry?
I'm trying to send a big file. It's a video file, but the file's massive.
Oh shit!
Send it. Yeah.
What are we?
3.4 gig.
Oh shit! That's massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you not just put it? Can you not just split it into like parts maybe?
Put it into what? Nah, I can't split it. Nah, it's gotta be full. It's gotta be full.
Where you trying to send it?
Trying to send it via email.
Okay.
Trying to figure it out. That's why I'm just here tapping away, trying to figure this out. Oh wait, is
yeah, because what I always do with big files is that I just always have like a USB stick and I just give it to on the place when I meet up with somebody.
The person needs it on because the person needs it on their phone. That's the problem. But I'll figure it out.
Okay.
But big up to everyone that's not. And I know my England take. Yeah, no, carry on with the Germany take. That's interesting, fam, because we're getting it from a German perspective.
Nah, it's just that. Again, it's not convincing. It's just it for me. It just feels like Denmark. I feel like we are fortunate that Denmark do not. I call it Denmark. Mickey Mouse Wonder. They're Disney Plus TV, bro. These guys, they're living off the 2021 Euro semi-final run because Ericsson collapsed. Respectfully, like these guys have not. Like since then, Denmark are markedly overrated. I don't know why people put them really so like into competition. Denmark can do this and that. They've been poor since the Euros, in my opinion. In the World Cup, they were poor. They were poor in this Euros as well, in my opinion. So we are, in my opinion, we are fortunate that we're playing Denmark. Because my fear was that we was going to play England. My fear was that we're going to play England. And I literally just talked about how England, literally none of the key the better individuals don't usually actually step up. This is the game where those individuals start all of a sudden to step up. And you know what kills me? No, I saw a report earlier. Apparently, Mainio's in line to start on Saturday. And what did I tell you? I think yesterday or 2 days ago. What did I say? What did I say, bro? That guy is gonna go to the knockout stages and start playing the ballers. That's why I did not want to play England, bro. I called it.
Yo, just said this from earlier. He's like, yo, this fucking Southgate will play Germany. All of a sudden, what's he made of Palmer and Gordon?
No, all the ballers are gonna be out there, bro. That's why, this is what he's gonna do now. That's why I did not want to see England for that reason, because that dude is just gonna put the balls out there and unleash them against Germany. When I always think we always fickle as a team. So yeah, bro. It's funny, but I had a feeling.
Man. Sorry, before you carry on. Shout out Vin, man. Yeah, Vin.
Oh yeah, Google Drive. Hold on, forget about Google Drive.
Yeah.
I need to start using.
Man, I know you're on board, mate. It's coming home, man. It's coming home. You know what I'm saying? Where's Fats?
That's hilarious.
Carry on. This guy.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Just disrespect, disrespect me on my own channel. It's crazy.
Boy, it's so.
I just laughed, Man laughed at man, I said it's coming home, man laughed, Joe. What are you gonna do when it comes home, fam? Then what?
If it comes home, then I'm just gonna be ulting for the vibes, bro.
Yeah, man. We gonna party, man. We gonna party, 100%.
Like I said, like, bro, the vibes will be immaculate, but yeah, But this is what I said, like, that's why I didn't want to play England. This is why I did not want it, because he would just all play the ballers, and then all the ballers gonna hurt. And, hey, oh my god, England are back, the big Germany, and no, bro. The dude decided to play all the ballers against Germany, and when we already were fickle. I think a lot of people just still believe in the whole thing of we are the home country, and we're gonna take advantage of it. And then bro, like it's just, quarterfinals max. Like Spain would literally. Lamine Yamal versus Mittelstadt or David Raum. Lord of mercy. Nico Williams versus Kimmich. Barbecue chicken alone. No, what Pat Best says. Look at my chops. Bro, this is going to be crazy, bro. And then the midfield battle, oh my days. We're not playing against bumps anymore. We're not playing against John McGinn and McTominay no more. We're not playing against who was the second game again? Shit, we're not playing against Sobosla anymore. In midfield, we're playing against Ruiz, Pedri, and Rodri, and people still think we make the final. Like, come on, bro! And our strikers, Havertz. Have you talked about that? Yeah, this we are so lucky, and this we are so lucky that Denmark we're playing, not England, because as poor as England are, like you said, like I said, all of a sudden the balls are starting to decide. Oh shit, it's a tournament. I need to step up. And then it's ironically would have been let me go against Spain. Let me go. I rather let Germany go out to Denmark than go out to England again. And England fans already they win like, no, bro. We are not that good, bro. We are not that good. And I think people still. I don't know what it is. People still think we are again. Maybe because I just watched Germany and I'm literally German and people don't believe me.
Now, I pay attention. When you said that Germany. This is how much I respect what you say, is that I was going to pick Germany like as my overachievers, and I thought they'd do well until I heard you talk about them. And I was like, all right, just saying that for a reason. You're probably the main reason I didn't pick them to get past Spain.
Like, for me, can they prove me wrong? Because obviously football is football at the end of the day. Can they prove everybody? Can you get them proven wrong? England can go and win the Euros. Portugal can go win in the Euros and the shit. Austria can win the Euros if they make it semi-final, and then you see yourself all of a sudden in the final if you beat this team in the semis. But from just the evidence that what I've been given from Germany, these guys do not fill me any confidence. The home court doesn't make any difference in my opinion. It just doesn't. Like I just don't see a benefit of what the home court does. Like it doesn't change the fact that Wirtz cannot go and cannot release the ball quicker. It doesn't change the fact that Havertz is shit at football. The home court is not gonna make Havertz better at football, bro. It's not. It doesn't make it's not gonna make Kimmich any faster. Imagine, and even then, a potential route then maybe we beat Spain. Semi-final is gonna be Mbappe then on the left versus Kimmich. Or Portugal where we play Leao. Now I was saying, bro, I can't take this. Germany's not gonna win this tournament. If Germany win this tournament, I will go and fly out to Germany, bro. Just how much faith I have they're not gonna do it.
Talk about it, man. So what are you gonna do if Germany win the tournament? You flying out to Germany?
When Germany win the tournament, I'll do everything in my power to get to Germany, man, and film this, bro. But just how much faith I have they're not gonna do this. They're not gonna do it. It's just not.
What? First, well, the fact has you losing it, not only going out of the tournament, fact has you going out of the tournament in absolutely heartbreaking fashion to get beaten on your home match.
Oh, yes, there's more chance that England, that final right there, there's more chance Slovenia and Denmark beat both Germany and England before that final happens. I'm telling you this for a fact.
That being said, all right, let's say hypothetically, even though you don't think it will happen, if Germany play England, if it is a Germany-England final, who do you think wins?
I actually think Germany wins the final. Like, okay. First. I actually think Germany wins the final because it won't be just England right there because Harry Kane. It's already 10 versus 11 because Harry Kane is not going to play.
Jesus. What about Havertz? Those that don't make it 10 out of 10 versus 10.
Yeah, see Havertz here. Like Havertz will at least be busy. Kane, what the fuck should he do? and you know how it's so dumb. Tournament Kane and Kai Havertz. It's a nasty comparison, but it goes down to it actually goes down to the fact that I have to use the credit for Havertz that he actually can move. Kane can actually move. This whole Barty that's like tournament Kane is one of the worst persons you can speak to. The guy would never show up.
Not even the worst player. Man said he's just one of the worst persons. Crazy. You gonna let him talk about your king like that? Fats. It's your captain, mate. Yeah, Fats ain't even listening.
Yeah, your captain is a bottle drop.
Sorry, I was eating my bro. What's going on?
This guy was enjoying his food. Damn, my Lord of mercy.
Hey, what's going on? What happened?
No, don't worry about it, Fat. You carry on eating. Don't worry about it, my friend. Kieran says, I still wouldn't underestimate France yet. They haven't been impressive, but I wouldn't be surprised if they peak now. Kieran, I think you missed it. That's my pick to win. I picked France. Warrior Jason's question. Jez, I have a question for you. Do you think there will be changes in the round of 16 against Denmark, or do you think Nagelsmann will keep it the same?
There's a guaranteed change because Jonathan Tah got a second yellow, so he's gonna miss the game. So Schutterberg is gonna come in. Is he gonna panic and is he gonna put Fulkrug as a starter for next game? I think he sticks with Havertz. And ironically, I actually agree with that. I don't think I would start Fulkrug. I make this whole impact thing. I think. I have a feeling Sana comes in. Because Virtus has been really not performing, and I think what we've been missing, especially I think they're playing the back three as well. Actually, you know what? He's gonna keep Virtus. I think the back three playing against the back three. I think Switzerland's been better than Denmark this turn. I think he's gonna give Virtus one more chance. So,
because you said Virtus you don't think has been good outside of the first game?
Yes, I don't think so. Maybe the last change I would say maybe might happen is that you see David Raum coming in for Mittelstadt. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mittelstadt stays though.
Fair enough. And Andy says Switzerland nearly beat Germany, are one of the favourites. Do you know what the key word in that sentence is, Andy? Nearly. I just don't think they beat England. I'm going with the more talented attackers.
Yeah.
Because as bad as England have been, and don't get it misunderstood, they have been poor. They have been woeful, without doubt. They top their group off of the quality they have. This is the only reason England top their group. There's nothing to do with Southgate. And yes, they weren't in a tough group, and it's Denmark. Who did they? Denmark, Slovenia.
Denmark, Sweden. No, not Sweden. Sweden's not even a tournament. It was Denmark,
Slovenia, and Serbia. Yeah, and if any of those teams or Denmark people will be talking about them being tough opponents. There's no easy touch in the round of 16. I don't think there's any easy touches at most often at tournaments. It's very rare there's a team who's absolutely woeful. So that's what I would say. So to me, it's that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go more with just the talent, even if that talent is not performing, because on any given day it can be. And if Jez is right and it's Maino Rice, you see a better England. If he plays Maino and Rice. On accident, that's how much talent England have, that Southgate can get it wrong on accident. If he decides to play Maino and puts Palmer in the front three, in the front four, that's a whole different conversation. Let's say he plays Saka, Palmer, Bellingham, Kane, Maino, Rice, even though I don't think that's the best balance. That's much better than what we've been seeing. And I would trust that as a 6. Like, you know what? Enough to get past this.
I love me. I'm laughing because you say the section for Tenag.
That's it. I'm saying, and we have less talent, but just on accident you can get it right. But obviously more so from our defensive prowess, like with Varane, Martinez, Maino, Casemiro, and then you just put tryhards around it. Because England defensively, they're not terrible. Pickford's barely made a save. He's been good. Stones has been Stones level. Walker and Trippier defensively have been good. They just offensively have offered very little, in particular Trippier. Rice, I think, has been good defensively. All his issues have been on the ball. So, yeah, Kieran, I dropped Kane too. I've already said I play Watkins. And obviously, Foden's missus just had a kid, but he's flying back. But all it takes is something I don't wish that had anything but a family emergency or somebody being injured. 2 or 3 players, and on accident, England could just put.
It's just me that flows. Your flows. You just cut out for a sec.
Yeah. This thing been playing up still. It's because I was trying to.
Yeah, you're back though. You're back though.
I'm back now. Yeah. That's why I had to stop, because big ass file was happy messing up. Let's see what else is going on. Now I wouldn't certify. No, I wouldn't play Tony. And that's not because I don't rate Tony. I think Tony is better than Watkins. However, for what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to play, I'm just going with pace. Because that creates space. Like Watkins and Palmer as a 9 and a 10 is perfect for each other. Because Watkins stretches the pitch. Gordon stretches the pitch. And then you know what happens when them man are stretching and then you got Saka on the right, and then you have Gordon on the left and Watkins central. That's stretching the defense left, right, and central. And you know what that does? Leave space for Cole Palmer, who's quality in tight areas. Give him the freedom and watch what we've seen it in shot. Him and Maino linking up, and then Bellingham about to be there and ruining it. Has everyone seen it when there's that clip and it's the kids and they're all dancing and like they're coming up to the screen like
the kid
and then you get the kid at the end who messes up. That was Bellingham right now. You just ruining it. Like that's what it is. So then you give Maino and Palmer space in that area. So like it's again, that's what doesn't make no sense. And Lex was right when he said he wakes up and nothing makes sense. I am no manager. I do not have a UEFA A or B license, and I can watch from home and go, hey, you know what? Play Gordon, Saka, Watkins, and Palmer, and it'll probably work. And then worst case scenario, let's say it don't work. Then you have Eze, you have Kane, you have Tony, you have Bowen, you have Bellingham, you have Foden. You have ample players to change it if it's not working. If that front four is not changed, switch it up. And you can play Foden in the 10 and have Kane up top and put Eze from the left and Bowen from the right. If you really want to. If you really want to do that. And then if that don't work, you can mix up. I'm not even mentioning Bellingham's name. You can put Ivan Toney out there. Switch the system. There's so much things you can do with England as regards to a front four. And you manage to put out the four that don't make sense.
Nah, I talk about it all the time, bro. Like, Southgate is actually lucky that there's so much talent actually available to him because there's so many other international. Radley wishes that there's so much talent on in if Radley had this talent, I'd say Austria win the whole tournament. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like you could literally. That's crazy with England's attacking options. I think you could put on a blindfold, pick four players' names out like it's a lottery. You know what I'm saying? Pick four numbers,
what fits to them.
And I think that four would be better than what Southgate's on there on accident. I think you could pick four numbers, and I think automatically would look more balanced. Good
Lord, man.
It's crazy to be. I'm not even like first. Yeah, go on, Fats.
Yeah, I was going to answer the question from Warrior J about the.
Yeah, go on.
I think the most impressive player that I've seen so far. I'll probably say N'Golo Kante.
He's been the most impressive for you so far.
Yeah,
okay.
Kante's for me, like, even though at the age of 33, like, boy, he's still got it. He's still got it. Like, even though he's playing in a Saudi, you can see the way that the French team looks so much better with him. And I think the point that maybe still missing from France team, maybe they haven't got the player that like Paul Pogba. That is where France was at their peak at that time. The underwhelming so far, like it's that French team again. That's the most disappointing thing. Is the front line. Ousmane Dembele. How is he getting minutes as well? I can name at least a couple of few.
He's been the worst player at the tournament I've watched.
Ousmane Dembele, and then I would say Harry Kane as well.
He says, "Who will win the Euros? Clue, not England. It's coming home, mate." Hassam, make sure you lot subscribe to This Is Football. Tell him, man. Fats. Tell him it's coming home.
Get the flag up. Get the flag up.
Tell him, yeah, man. This guy about to go the flag up. A bucket
it's
hat.
Coming home, man. It's coming home.
Yo, Pato, where's the flag?
This guy go.
You don't have the flag.
This guy. I said Gallagher taking to you to glory. Let's have it right. Yeah, man. Gallagher, that's it.
I've been right.
Let's have it.
Hey, by the way, if you want Gallagher, man, they have the money in it.
Who wants Gallagher? Who? Spurs.
Yeah. No, bro. It was literally report here Fato's trying to tell me the report is not true. And then she said, Spurs is not going to pay the 50 million, bro. Like, bro, we're not going to spend 50 million. Like, this is, see, I said already, bro. I don't even call him Ange anymore. I call him Angelus until the window's over.
Yeah, hey, that's fair. And Takiri says, would anyone be shocked if Italy got to the final? They're also on the favorable side of the draw. Here's what I say to that, Kieran. Nobody would shock me getting to the final from that side of the draw because it's the favorable side of the draw. If I'm over that side of the draw, I'm like, oh, we can make this to a final. If I'm Austria,
give me that.
If I'm Switzerland, it's give me that. If I'm England, if I'm Italy, I'm saying we miss France, Spain, Portugal, and Germany. Oh, barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? This is barbecue chicken. Baby back ribs. Hey, run me the ball. This is ISO all the way. Barbecue 1-4 flat. Like, that's it, man. This curry garden rice. That's what that is. Like, that's it. What we yes, so to answer that. Like, being over that side of the draw, whoever you are, I'm looking at it and going, yeah, we can make a final. 100%. Think about it. Talk about the stars are aligning. The stars have aligned for whoever makes the finals. The stars align for, because you miss Portugal, Spain, Germany, and France. What are the odds of that? That you miss probably most people. If you ask most people, they're the favorites that they pick to win the competition. It's one of those four. I don't think I've heard anyone mention anyone bar those four, apart from facts with England. But that's it. Everyone else had Spain, Germany, Italy, or Portugal winning the tournament. And you missed the four favorites. And then the fifth, if you want to throw England in there, are playing well. Then you got Italy, who haven't been at it either. Like I said, man, barbecue chicken alert. That's what that is. We'll see.
No, it's coming home, mate. It's coming home.
It's coming home.
I'm half British as well. I'm half British.
Yeah, we fully aware. We know, man.
I'm half British as well, yeah.
It's favorite goal in the group stage? That's a good question. What is my favorite goal in the group stage?
Arda Güler against Georgia.
Now I'm trying to think.
Favorite goal. You know what? The Romania goal versus Ukraine. I think this was Stanchu who scored it.
What was my favorite goal in the group stages?
Arda Güler for me. Arda Güler.
I'm just having a look now back at the games and the tables to see what stands out.
Oh, Shaqiri's goal against Scotland.
Yeah, so that's another good goal.
You know what? I'm gonna go Curious Skelly's. Probably that.
Yeah.
My favorite goal. Probably that. Probably recency bias as well, but that's a goal I was like, yeah.
I keep saying, man, like Kvaratskhelia saw the quotes 6 hours prior to the game and said, "Bro, this is the moment where I need to go and play under my contract." By the way, talking about Kvaratskhelia, because we talk. I mean, Flo, you probably saw it in the group chat yesterday.
Yeah, go on.
Talking about it, because obviously I tweeted even before the people were even talking about it in the group chat. Let me go. Oh shit! I retweeted so much basketball over the last hour. Oh, there you go. So Kvaratskhelia before the tournament said, by the way, this was before this. Obviously, I think they qualified already by then. But this is the. By the way, also keep in mind this is the first ever. This is the first time Georgia was ever in a major competition. So he said, now that they don't believe it, no, they don't believe again. They say Georgia has no chance. Everyone, they say that. But do you know what I say? I say they didn't ask any Georgians. This is him said before the tournament.
I like that, man. I like that.
And then he was the one, and he was criticized for the first 2 games not performing well. And Georgia wasn't guaranteed anymore to go through. He said, "Fuck it, time for me to step up and help my country go to the next round." It's the first time Georgia ever made it now to a knockout stage of a tournament. Did it before Scotland in the Euros. And Scotland have been in so many tournaments already. So this is a player right here who has been underperforming, in my opinion, for his club club over the season. Hasn't necessarily played well in this tournament, but still comes out here and says, "You know what? I take on the responsibility. I can still back my talk and say, you know what, we are better than what people believe we are." And as we saw, Georgia are better than we are before. Whatever. I had Georgia finishing fourth, not because I didn't think they're talented, because I just think first time in the tournament, this might just overwhelm them. But they shut a lot of people up. They shut a lot of people up in terms of the prediction because everybody had them fourth, and I don't blame anybody having Georgia fourth. I don't blame them. Nobody, and everybody knows I've watched their football. Now with England, you have guys chatting back from matches, talking about how they didn't also get the job done for England, to excuse themselves why they can't do it for England now, and how instead of fans and legends criticizing the England team, they should all support them. I say support you for what? Support you for what? To put no shit every single game. To make everybody suffer. But then, but because we made it to the knockout stages, we have to just accept it. No, bro. And then the worst thing as well is you also stinking up the place. Mr. Harry Kane, do you know who you have committed the biggest crime in football in the last decade. You are one of the main reasons of what happened this season that was committed as this is one of the biggest sins. Bayern going trophyless for a football season. Unheard of. Since I've been watching football, I've never seen Bayern go trophyless. And I'm a young guy. But Bayern has never gone trophyless since I've been actively watching football for like the last decade, just decade plus. He did the impossible. He did the impossible where he not only broke Bayern's transfer record, but also the Bundesliga record. He skipped his Tottenham goodbye message to do it at the airport and say, "Hey, it was a good 9 years and all this kind of crap." Cool, all good. He did all that, to rush his. He rushed his medicals for what? To play in the Super Cup, the German Community Shield, to play in the Super Cup against RB Leipzig and win it. He came on in the second half, didn't do fuck all, and Leipzig won the Super Cup. So you couldn't even win the Super Cup, and you tried to chase. You chased the Community Shield, bro.
Crazy.
Then
chase the Community Shield.
Again, you have to cheek to talk about. You have to cheek about people credentials. You can't even win a Super Cup, mate. You went out to a third division team, Saarbrücken. Let me actually check where Saarbrücken is currently in the third division.
Talk about it, man. We need this info, fam. We need this info.
No disrespect to Saarbrücken. Fun fact: my parents actually went from Africa to Germany. They went actually to Saarbrücken. So my family actually used to be from there.
Charles Saarbrücken.
Bundesliga 3. What is it? Bundesliga 3. Shit, I need to go to Google to find the league table. I can't even go to Footmob. Bro, I'm being serious. I need to Google actually. Look at that. Saarbrücken. So where are they? Saarbrücken. Where are you guys? So Saarbrücken didn't even get promoted. They finished fifth. They finished
in the German third division.
Third division, yes, in the third division of Germany. Harry Kane played in the Saarbrücken game, people. Don't forget that. He played in the game and couldn't impact the game. People want to play him. People want to play the Tuchel order. This is the one thing I say. You guys can't beat the third division team.
Yeah.
And you are one of everybody on the pitch deserves play. But now, people thought, Harry Kane, Harry Kane, you can't hide between the fact that you play for Bayern Munich. You can't hide. There's no Tottenham, bro. Tottenham is not Bayern Munich, bro.
Can't
hide. No, the Bundesliga dude joins Bayern after Dortmund bought it on the last day. Everybody thought Bayern was gonna do 20 in a row. Dude joins Bayern and they lose on the Bundesliga the first season immediately. Dude joins, couldn't and didn't. But vision fun fact. People say, but Leverkusen were invincible. He didn't do fuck all in the Leverkusen games. Both of them. Stalk it out in the big games. He can go and stop part against Heidenheim and Gladbach and fucking Union Berlin. All these teams he can go and stop part. But he can't stop part against the good teams. Shit, Dortmund was embarrassed. Dortmund got embarrassed last season by Bayern. Dortmund got embarrassed last season twice by Bayern.
Mhm.
Dortmund went on to the Dortmund. I think we went to the Allianz Arena and we beat them comfortably. And Kane was on the pitch. All the big games, they do this ghosting, bro. They do this want to do shit.
Crazy. What's this facts?
Oh,
yeah,
so
we'll get to
Boris,
that.
Yeah.
I see the question.
Yeah.
Maybe the last question we're gonna get to.
Well, yeah,
go on, Jess.
So he's ghosting all the big games. He's ghosting all the important fixtures in knockout round stages. And then in the Champions League semi-final, he didn't do shit against Arsenal, but his teammates helped him. Fair enough, and he scored a penalty. Classic Harry Kane. I scored a penalty. Semi-final. Where were you in the semi-final? Twice. People said, Harry Kane was tired, and then
he didn't do nothing against Madrid.
Bro, remember the one shot that he side-netted? He should have put on the target. Again, the dude, and I keep saying this about this guy, and this guy has the cheek to ask people's credentials. You're one of the biggest butlers out there, bro. And people can say Tottenham judge all at one, bro. You know the funny part is here? There's a funny stat every player that left Tottenham from our Pacific, I think for the last 10 years, every player that left Tottenham won in the following season a trophy. Yeah, there's a legit stat. But Harry Kane's not one of them players. He's not one of the players. I'm just trying to say, don't give me this bullshit about Tottenham judge with this guy. He's a Bayern Munich, and you want to tell me the Tottenham judge is bigger than the Bundesliga thing? 11 in a row.
Hey, just me and you been on singing from the same hymn sheet on that. Because when I said that I wouldn't take him at United for 100 million, that was crazy. Was that
if you're not
100 million?
If you're not, I'm telling you this right now, bro. United would have had the worst season last season with Kane. I'm guaranteed, bro. Bro. People can say this up there because you know what the issue is here. Kane would have scored 30 goals. Shit, and what? It doesn't matter. Kane scored 40 goals and he didn't win the Bundesliga.
That's crazy. To score 40 goals and not win anything is mad. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. And it's a repeat after repeat after repeat. And I keep saying this about this guy. And I said, you know what? And I've been actually fair and said, you know what? This is the Euros where you can go and prove everybody. Okay, you didn't do it at the club level. No, take this Euros. Decide to actually be a man and actually go and carry England now into the Euros and say, you know, I went trophyless at Bayern. That's unacceptable. And at least I go and carry England in the Euros. Even if you don't win it, you carried.
You actually had the impact that we look at and go,
you look. How's Pickford one of the first names saying better before you? And Pickford didn't even get challenged. Like, it is crazy, bro. And it's mad how people want to escape the criticism from this guy. Obviously, a lot of people criticizing him, but even within my own fans base, like, this feeling from Spurs, there's certain Spurs fans that still believe they need to defend the guy.
Yeah.
There's no need to defend this guy, bro. You keep it. I keep it a back, bro. And as an honest partner from that, I say it. Fuck him, bro. I don't care that he scored all these goals for us, bro. I don't care. They didn't bro. People want me to appreciate that he scored 253 goals and didn't win me a single trophy. And the dude wanted to play the Champions League final and played like a G-trunk. And Lucas Moura came off and Lucas Moura came just off a historical semi-final hat-trick. Nah, bro. I don't care, bro. And I have so many Spurs fans, even the group chat that I'm in, they don't like my takes about Kane. I always say fuck him. I hope he doesn't win anything for Bayern. And shit, if he wins a trophy for Bayern, all good, bro. Don't think I will
forget this year because I think Lex and Kaneki was at the Yardman show was saying. I think it was the Q&A. You was on there and you and Lex were talking about it and was saying that like a Bundesliga is not enough. It's got to be a double.
Yeah, I said literally. Bayern fans, I think Bayern fans say no. You have to go actually do a double, bro. A Bundesliga. I said what did I say on the Q&A? I said the Bundesliga would be like bringing flowers and chocolate. And say, okay, can we make up? And then the girl still is like, I don't know.
After you cheated on
the Champions League is like the Champions League delivering the Bundesliga and the Champions League for them would be like, okay, you proposed finally. It took you longer now. This is what I'm saying, bro. Bundesliga, he can win the Bundesliga in the day for Pokal. But Bayern fans are not gonna give a shit. Yes, they're gonna be happy because they won the trophy again, but they saw 11 out of the last 12 Bundesligas. You want me to respect her? Nah, bro. Honestly,
Kind of like
that's what I
Mbappe
said.
going to Madrid this coming season and just win the Liga, and it's like right.
No, but at least I can say with Mbappe, bro, the dude at least steps off a PSG and has multiple moments at least.
He's had moments, yeah, that's true.
Chat, tell me at least 5 moments to Harry Kane in the Champions League. Or Euros as well. Instead of that partner against Ukraine and deflect and a missed penalty that he taps back in against Denmark.
Oh, USA 1-0 up. Weston McKennie.
Is it? We're gonna get to and we'll get to this quickly before we close out.
Yeah, man. I'm done, bro.
That's cool,
done.
Man. We'll get to Harry Kane. Don't worry, fam. That's gonna be a conversation again.
Big news. Sorry, big news, man. Los Angeles Lakers are selecting Bronny James with the 55th pick in the 2025 draft. LeBron and Bronny James to become the first ever father and do at the same time. Damn.
Yeah. Off topic, what Fats thoughts on Indonesia's group in the Asian 2026 World Cup qualifiers? So they play Iran, Qatar. Is that Uzbekistan?
No, this one. No. This one. This is one. This is one.
Okay, so Japan, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, China, Indonesia. Confident? What are you saying?
So I've got 3 World Cup teams though. So ideally, I think the best that we can do probably finish ahead of Bahrain, probably the 4th spot. So essentially, first and second, you get automatic qualification straight to the World Cup next in 2 years' time. But then the third and the 4th place, you get to another round basically.
Fats, are you confident Indonesia get through?
Yeah, I'm confident.
There we go. Are you confident? Let's go. We top in the group, yeah? Indonesia, let's
go.
No,
I said third. I said either 3rd or 4th.
Oh, 3rd or 4th. Wait, how many teams go through in the group?
2.
Ah, jeez.
Two, top 2 basically qualification go to the World Cup.
You should have said it's coming home, man. I don't know it's coming home in the Indonesian dialect, but that's what it is.
No, man, I'm being sensible with this. Look at what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with World Cup teams there. three teams in the World Cup.
All right.
So that's the Indonesian group. So this is the South Korean group, where Son Heung-min will go to Iraq and then Hussam Jordan.
Yeah. Hey, I need Jordan bottom of this group. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I need the bottom of this group. Don't need Jordan doing anything.
And then this is the Group A ones, like Qatar.
Yeah, as long as Jordan don't make it out of the group, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. As long as Jordan don't make it out of the group, Pakistan are not there, we good. We blessed. There we go. But all right, people, love to everyone that's locked in. Big up Fats, big up Jez every single time. We're going to redirect over to TJ. He's doing the United States of America watch along over there with Sunshine. So put 16/10 raid in the chat, people. Put 16/10 raid in the chat. I will be over there shortly. We will be running pro clubs on the playback as well, but I need to go get something to eat. Keep a lookout on all the upcoming live stream schedules. We're not live tomorrow till obviously we got the pro clubs, which will be about midnight, 12:30, so about hour and a half, hour and 30 minutes from now, sorry. But then we only got the 2 Copa America games tomorrow, people, so we won't be live in the day. But yeah, love to everyone that has locked in, man. You lot are real ones each and every time. Fats said it's coming home. I've got France winning. Jez said Spain. Hey, we'll see, people, but you will get the Euro 2024 watch-alongs here on the YouTube channel, also on the playback. Same with the Copa America. The live streams are here on the YouTube channel, also on the playback. Unfortunately, it looks like Jamaica are out, but here we are. But anyways, big up to everyone that has locked in. This has been the Euro 2024 Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. Thank you very much for tuning in.